Price of accessories has increased. Swords has normalized. Booze of the world. Obviously that's charm. So this is really not so much about selling a bunch of stuff for money. It's about increasing your merchant level. Actually, I want to keep that one. Oh, geez, that's like 120. Wow, 125,000 picks for that. It's crazy. Alright, let the tidal wave commence again. Oh man, didn't happen. No. So, high value, what is charms? 262. Or no, 250. 262 is Caillou. So we go a little bit higher since showcase. Giant's Fist. Okay, 105. Actually, it's showcase, so we go 107. Nice. Let's mark that down. So, Prime is up another level. So her rep size is now, her rep value is now 6. Her wallet size is 360,000. Just bonus. I don't think he'll equip him though, if you give it to him. Well, he already has. I don't know if it's better than his current weapon, so I'm gonna refuse. I don't know if it's better than his current weapon or not, so. Okay, 262. Plus showcase, so I'll go 40k. Just bonus, nice. Price of shields is decreased. Price of metal things is normalized. I don't have any shields out. Alright, let's see if yep, still works. No. Or you could just look throughout the store where there's like a crap ton of them, but whatever. Nice. Alright, so the girl is now at rep level 9. That's a good thing I didn't give her the that one, because her wallet size can only go up to 60k. Right now it's 54k. Ah, crap. Not quite the books boom has ended. Yeah, because I sold all the books in the world. Omega Walnut part of reality. The hell? Alright, so let's go ahead and do... Let's go check out the fusion lists here and see if we have anything we can actually make. Anything new. Nope, nothing new we can make. So... Still missing the rank 1 parts here for that ingredient, which actually is a fire crystal, so we're missing that. We need another 3 punch units though. 2, I mean, we already have 1. So still need a few more for that. What about for this one? We're still looking for the seafood bowl for that. Let's see. Still need a messy scroll. Got enough poison crystals. Need a Cupid's bow for that. We have enough of everything else though. Candlestick, we're looking for that still. Champion glove. Spell claw, we need 2 of them. Slime stones and coffee beans. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab, who shall we grab? Let's, take Nagi and go to, Ember Garden. Actually, she can wear the ancient armor, I think. No, she can't. She can wear silver armor, though. She does use armbands. And shoes, as well as... I also want to send some, bring some healing items along because If she dies, we lose a lot of stuff. What floor? Let's try 11 to 15 and see how that goes. Oh wow, levels are gonna come pretty quick. Unthankful statue. So this is both a level up thing and also a ingredient collecting thing. Trip, I guess you could say. All kinds of tuna fish flying around. Anyway, so I finally got that stuff fixed for Andromeda, so it's not like killing my eyes every time I play. So what used to happen is that during dialogue, you would have like the camera would just like flash like crazy. Like literally, if you had epilepsy, you'd die from it or something. I don't know. It'd just be flashing all the time, and it was only during cinematic events or during dialogue. So and it's been happening ever since I had it too. Since I got it, since I bought it. Drivers didn't do a damn thing. So I just decided enough's enough. I'm gonna try turning off Crossfire, and it finally stopped doing it. And actually, to be honest, it runs smoother than it does with Crossfire. In terms of the frame rate, the frame rate's better. Or maybe it's just that it's there's not so many drops anymore, so it looks like it runs better, but it's actually just running smoother. It's probably what it is. But yeah, so finally able to get kind of back into that and see what's going on. It's actually getting kind of interesting now. I think I'm probably toward maybe 6% through it. Just got done going through what's supposed to be Meridian, which we find out isn't Meridian, and all the revelations from that, which kind of piqued my interest and was like kind of interesting. Best way to deal with these guys is just to try and do that. Try and get them to do a circle around like that. Because when they do that, they'll actually go on a wider arc and you'll be able to kind of turn them and attack them. It's pretty much the only way to kill those guys using Nagi. If they get too close. Very annoying. Oh wow. Hit that by accident, but it worked. Hey, you got a level. Hey, we got another one. Let's see. Oh wow. It's basically the same thing as Louis, except some little different effects on it. And it probably takes more SP, since it's a higher level skill. Do the bubbles also do damage, or is it just the first part of the attack? I think it did like more than one hit's worth of damage. I'm not expecting to find much from these chests. Probably throw out most of it. Mostly looking for any kind of treasures. That we might need to make stuff. Crap. Another game I recently have gotten into is Divinity Original Sin 2. It's a pretty interesting game. It's definitely it's definitely a kind of a prime example of a open exploration world where things just happen. I'm sure they're somewhat scripted, but at the same time there's just so much you can just like walk into. I walked into two situations where there were fights that were a little bit too, almost a little bit too much for me to deal with. Without even realizing that there were fights there. So it's kind of like that kind of situation where you can just run into things and not really realize what's there. It's a game where you definitely have to save a lot. And you know, they say save often with RPGs, but I mean, normally you don't really have to. I mean, if it's not so much like a traditional kind of ARPG where you're dungeon crawling and, you know, there's all kinds of things you can find, like Titan Quest or Diablo or Baldur's Gate. It's Divinity Original Sin 2 is more in the vein of those dungeon crawler ARPG-esque kind of things, kind of games, where you'll run into anything and everything, and the only limiting factor is if you're actually ready to fight those things or not. The lore also seems kind of interesting in it as well, but I haven't really gone through much of that. Ah, crap. Once you figure out the attack distance for Nagi, actually it's a little bit easier to use her because you can stay a little bit further away. The only problem is with enemies that move quickly. You kind of have to have a little bit more better timing. And also it's like you can be just kind of off a little bit and still hit the enemies with her too, so she has a wider hit, her attacks hit a wider area. And they probably, like that for example, probably shouldn't really have hit that guy. It's kind of a margin of error that makes it a tiny bit more easy to use her, and you can really abuse that. Actually, I'll pick that up. The slime fluids are something that we need for some of the lower fusions. I'm not going to bother going across the map for that other section. There's probably not that much there anyway, so it's not really worth it. So we picked up some really crap items. This we can throw. We can throw out this wooden armband. We can throw. Old muffler we can throw. I don't know why I picked that up. And we want to keep everything else. So if it's healing or an ingredient, we're going to keep it. Trying to stock up on all the useless stuff. Well, not so useless, but useless for everything except for fusion. Like slime fluids, for example. It's probably nothing special. So I'm gonna go all the way back around again and try and get a level out of this place. Actually, we can go, well, I don't know if it's really worth going back down there. There's more enemies, obviously, but yeah, I might as well go back around the other way. It's more enemies. More enemies, more experience. Alright, on to the boss. That's a gauntlet. I'll speed this one up in the corner. Well, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Comments, questions, leave them below. If you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time where we will continue doing some more of this stuff. We'll try and get a little further in Lapis Ruins and see if we can't get some more of the ingredients for do some more fusions.